Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, lovely bit of skill. Salah. Ruben Diaz deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Scholes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Diouf, and he's... Chance! It's a loose ball, and it's come back out to him. It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Shoots! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Penang with... And a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping! Azar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Not the most convincing of passes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Totti. Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Ronaldinho! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cafu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's being urged to shoot. Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This looks promising. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's well positioned here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. It's roll! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's had it nicked away. Raul. This might spell danger. Serginho. And he's there to retrieve it. Shoot!
There will be 1 minute
De Bruyne.
added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Volunteers
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Nam didn't really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pass somewhat off target. Caught offside that time. That pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Baresi. De Bruyne makes a dash for it. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. It's roll! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Penang go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Mohamed Salah! Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This he really fancies, Peter.
Messi! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Raul, and he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Azar. Jupe. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 8, De Bruyne.
Nicely aimed
Number
pass.
17,
Jupe has given away a free kick.
Number 10, Messi. Number 15, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 7, Park Ji-sung. Number 3,
Yamal.
Xabi Alonso.
Scholes.
Number 9.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. No, that was never going to make it.
Number 22, Adriano. Substitutions taking place.
It's a throw-in. He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Namdin are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming it.
It's goals! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Xavi Alonso. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Xavi Alonso. And this is Adriano. Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well,
And
a
now,
decent draw,
to all
Peter,
members
with a
of the
good
crowd,
mix of
I'd like
action
to
and
ask you
plenty
to
of
join me
talking
in
points,
wishing our
and it ended with the
birthday
right
boy
result,
a
in my
very
opinion.
Special birthday.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball, tries a shot, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So, a breakthrough already. He's found a way through. Cruyff! And he's stuck it away. 2-0, and in next to no time. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cruyff. Namdin looked comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Now it's Cruyff. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Namdin have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
Bit of an
filled.
appeal, but nothing doing. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Time and again they are repelled. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's well spotted. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well measured. That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kimmich. And it's Xabi Alonso. Fermin. Mbappe. And De Ligt. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldo is onto this. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. Now that's well seen too. Oh no, that was never going to make it. De Ligt. Rodri. Rafinha.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he latch on to this? Messi has it in a wide position, and he's there to deal with it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fermin. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not the most accurate pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at
Just
will.
a quick announcement, it is now time
It's
for
an
our
eye-catching
special
scoreline,
break.
but it's
Please
a
grab the
fair
tickets you're
reflection
given
on
when
what
you're
we've
walking
just
through the
seen
gates.
in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Namdin looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So off we go again.
Number 22, Rafinha. Number
Mohamed
2,
Salah.
Benjamin
He's shifting
Pavard.
through the gears here.
Coming on the
Mohamed
field.
Salah.
Number 15,
And he's
Shevchenko.
lifted it over.
Number 9,
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly
Number
wanted to
18,
do it in style.
Zabani.
Xabi Alonso is there, and he can pick it up. Yamal. And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the counter is on. Baresi. Mohamed Salah. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And the shot! De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. Serginho. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri goes direct. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi receives it in a wide position. Ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Namdin, gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. He's picked his way through. Zabani proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Baresi is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. De Bruyne. Zabani. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it through.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And they win it back again. And it's Messi. Spread to the right. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Shevchenko. Cafu cuts it out. That's a nicely shaped ball. De Ligt. De Bruyne. Pacho. Now it's Yamal. Shevchenko. Messi. Serginho. Looking to play him in. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. There's the shot! And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help it.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Yamal makes a move down the right. That is a great pick out. That's good play. Ball in towards the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. De Bruyne engages and forces him off the ball. Pacho. And claimed it back swiftly. Perez. Yamal. And they can counter here. And this is Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. And Shevchenko! And that is well cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Zabani gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Oh, look at Yamal! And that's wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the referee brings it to a close. Namdin, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time
out to give your support. What are you thinking? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get. It's roll! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
He's found space here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Juve.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Corner number 2 then. Towering header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Looks to the other side. Roberto Carlos looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Played in. Kahn claims it without any fuss. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Drogba looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Namdin, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Raul picks it up out wide. Kimmich over to the right flank. Oh, that's a very decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Duke is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! They've got to be quick to recover this. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Raul. Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Nicely aimed pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got his cross in. Kahn claims it. Safe hands.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mohamed Salah, he's having a hit! Mo Salah! Sensational! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With half-time at hand, perfect timing. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Threads one in. Kimmich. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Namdin are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So let's get the ball rolling. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to thread one through. Mohamed Salah. Caceres gets a foot in here. Kukçu. No way through. Roberto Carlos. Batistuta. Bonadoni. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. Thinks about it. Salah! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely shaped ball. And that was asking for too much. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Baresi makes the interception. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So we've reached the hour mark. Searching pass he's played there. Mohamed Salah looking to receive it in space.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
17,
second corner of the game.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 15, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 7, Park Ji-sung. Number 13, Cantona. Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now that looks a decent ball. Namdin, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Oh no, this does not look good. That's a lovely, neat pass. Caceres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a searching pass. Oh, what has happened? Shot, surely! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Kukçu. He's in a great position here.
Güler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Nice interception, well timed. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Park Ji-sung gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. And it's made its way to him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand. And the finish! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mendes scooting forward. Wirtz getting forward, and he's managed to get free. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Driven in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Looking for the run. Now it's Perez. De Bruyne. Oh, super ball. Mohamed Salah! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's their second corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. And it's Bruno Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Namdin are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bruno Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time.
He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes! And that is well cleared. Namdin are looking to go forward now. Howson calmly anticipates. Bruno Mendes. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Mendes. And he's got a... And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Portugal get their fourth corner. This looks... Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
Portugal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Pedri. Namdin are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Mendes. Wits! He has found the way through. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Serginho. Perez. Gerrard. Just past the 40th minute mark. Looking for a runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries one from range. Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
He's found the way through. Yamal's cross. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's going to go a long way. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking tidy in possession here. There's the shot! So, a temporary halt to the action. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chance here to counter. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Cafu. There's the crossfield ball. Perez. And it's De Bruyne. It's Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cafu. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Adriano! And he opts to go forward, clipped into space. Nice interception, well timed.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Yamal wants to run onto this. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Ronaldinho. Perez providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Ronaldinho. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
Shot a goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Namdin have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Salah. Now, can they get him away? And it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Backward it goes. Big chance! Portugal are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rui Silva breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Zanetti. Zanetti ventures forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Forwards and with intent. De Bruyne. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. Pinners! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 23. Número 8. Número 13. Gerard.
Messi.
Número 5.
Picked out brilliant. Great chance!
Número 21.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Uma substituição.
Xavi Alonso.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
No foul, says the referee. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a decent clearance. Cafu. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good spread. Park Ji-sung.
Foram indicados 2
Passes
minutos
coming
de
off in quick
compensação.
succession here. And now the breakaway. Madueke running with intent. That's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer can clear it away. Corner count is rising. That's 6. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Caros espectadores, para evitarem
Your
perder de
reflections
vista
then,
as
Jim.
vossas performances,
Well, there was a
mantenham
distinct
contato
lack
com
of
os
clarity
físicos
or
durante
commitment
todo o
in
jogo.
everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw it. Kajolu. Xavi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? Not a hint of offside here. And the finish! Oh, good finish! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Namdin restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He'll try from distance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Carlos certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
They've played it short.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Well, that has not gone well. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's a sharp little ball here, and this is Cruyff. Can he finish? And a neat finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Namdin with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Now he's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Kajolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's run loose here. Adriano. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Oh, goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Spread it left. Schneider. And it's Kadiolu. Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Xavi Alonso. Chiellini has given away a free kick. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Beckenbauer cuts it out, distributed tidily. He's found the way through. No luck with that dink over the top. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's it, 45 minutes up. Namdin have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
Children's announcement.
So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Namdin are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And that's been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is good alertness. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Pedri. Park Ji-sung. Adriano, given the lift of his goal. Here's Roberto Carlos. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Batistuta. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Namdin clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vinicius Junior. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Pedri. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance! Oh no, what has happened here? In once more. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos, the man synonymous with solidity. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mohamed Salah. And he's had it nicked away. Baresi calmly anticipates. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Perez. And this is Adriano. Shapes to shoot! Schneider. Pedri. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard going forward. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Shoots! Park Ji-sung has created one goal already. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. He's found space here. It's a promising position. Flings in across. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and we'll see.
He's going for goal! And that really should have been that.
Mohamed Salah really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Park Ji-sung. Schneider.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a good ball out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Hangs in a... Getting up there! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Namdin, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Namdin can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Mohamed Salah. Number 3, Xabi Alonso. Number 7,
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Perez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Perez in acres of space out wide.
Coming on the field, number 19.
De Bruyne. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
De Bruyne.
Van der
Number
Vaart.
18.
And that is as far as it goes. Namdin have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. We're up and running then. Japan have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And here's Batistuta. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Kimmich. And it's Perez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Japan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Japan with the corner, they're first. And here's Elise. Can he finish? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Elise clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
The less said about that pass, the better. Namdin still without a single shot on target. He's looking wide. Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. And he is dead. And he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
Adriano has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that has left him in a heap. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caught offside that time. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Conte.
Japan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni. Elise. This is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. Elise. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Kimmich. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Chouameni. Conte. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. Looking to play him in. Now it's Batistuta. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Looking for options for movement. Adriano. And it's played in here. Brilliantly cut out. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And it's Kimmich. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Knocks it into space. It'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Perez. Great vision. He's found space here. Serginho deals with that comfortably.
There will be
Could be danger here. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Second period is underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Mohamed Salah, he is through here. Crosses it in. Mohamed Salah, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves... Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Perez. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. Now it's Kimmich. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Perez. Tries to pass it through. Chouameni. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Olise. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Cafu. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That is lovely. And it's Kimmich. This is Dembele. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Batistuta being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kimmich. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Batistuta. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Olise. And it's Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Olise. Always Olise! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's a cute ball. Can he latch onto this? Struck first time. Mbappe. Batistuta. Here's Tchouaméni. Kimmich. And he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tchouaméni. Adriano, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Olise. And it's Tchouaméni. Olise. And this is Dembele.
Japan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tchouaméni. Kimmich. Dembele. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Now, oh, shooting chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Baresi. Cafu. 5 minutes left on the clock. And he skips past his man.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Against the crossbar. Perilously close. Conte. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's a sharp little ball here. A probing pass. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Forced to go back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Now it's Messi. Pull it. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. All played for Rijkaard. Look at this. He's had a shot! That's really well cleared.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good-looking ball. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Pirlo. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And this is Bullet. That's put paid to the danger. Another chance from a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Namdin have the chance to go the other way. Oh, important interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Hullet. Serginho cuts out the pass. Namdin still without a single shot on target. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to belt it away. Nice sequence of passes, this. Xavi Alonso could move up a gear here. Pires has the space to scheme. Park Ji-sung. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Goes for a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
After 30 minutes is number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nicely spread. Oh, no joy this time. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That is a great pick out. Now it's come to nothing. Sung. And it's Perez. Perez going face to face with his great rival. Can he get it through? And he's quick to get rid. Messi. Messi makes a dash for it.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Maldini. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sung. Perez is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Dijk. Pull it. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's neat. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Pull it, tantalisingly brilliant. And for the first half, that is that. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Namdin finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitutions
Well,
taking
that
place.
is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Namdin really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Namdin different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Pirlo. Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Pirlo! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Perez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That is great defending, so alert.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries one from range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Namdin really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
That has been cut short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Namdin are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Messi. And it's Azar. Namdin are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Kaká.
"75 minutes played." Oh, that was vital.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No way through. Salah looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, that was never going to make it. Distributed tidily. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lovely feet. And now they can clear their lines. Mohamed Salah makes a move down the right. Maldini produces the perfect tackle there.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zambrota. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Kaká. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be one
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's quick to return it. Looking to play him in. Pires. Looking for options for movement. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but...
Dẹp mắt con ơi, ngủ đây. Trời, nãy giờ ở chùa, giờ này còn sạc pin cái gì nữa hả? Xem là cái nào phải rồi. Cái nào ron 100.000 ron. Ai cho kèm?
Yeah.
Chay. Sao nào? Mới đâu hốt được người ta, nhưng mà đá dở thiệt, đá biết hay mà 2 trận thua 3 trận thắng. Hiếu win đội ngũ Ken treo máy chay chi Hiếu tên là win chơi ra mình.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Cafu making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Threads one in. Nicely spread. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Best scroll. He leaps for it. Deftly away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Namdin finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dink through. Donnarumma tries to clear. Best. That's good vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thinks about the shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Knocks it into space. Best plays it in. That's an excellent interception. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Salah! Off the post! Leicester getting this one clear. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Namdin are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Good ball. Best! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And Del Piero! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Great vision. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played. And they've got rid.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played into space. Company proves too strong, too smart. Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Del Piero, he's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's in on shapes to shoot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Well, we always look the favourite there. Lofted upfield. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. Lobbed in behind. Pass is just off target. Cruyff. Looking for the run. Nesta. Now it's Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Facilities in the area.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, this is a great... Del Piero! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Serginho. Here's Roberto Carlos.
Xavi Alonso.
Searching pass he's played there. Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely, now then. Cruyff. Bullet. Played out towards the right wing. Best in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Best. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Kimmich. Roberto Carlos. Some resolute defending there. Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And the through ball. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. Serginho. The idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's bounced back off the post. Relentless, just relentless. And they are disappearing out of sight. Bullet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A case now of complete control. Messi, brilliantly cut out. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Veron. This is a promising build-up. Distributed tidily. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Hullet! Oh, it's hit the post! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Roberto Baggio. Kimmich. Serginho. Played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. And it's Salah. Cafu. Batistuta. Chance, surely! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Number 15, Gabriel Batistuta.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That is a little undercooked. He's quick to return it. Bullet takes a shot! It's a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3.
And it's Kimmich. And that's a dangerous ball.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Roberto Baggio. And it's Xabi Alonso. That is good alertness. Veron can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good spread.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Nicely shaped ball. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Có cái gì? Miền Mai là hay có cái gì?
Cái cây giỏ.
Phát sinh hay vô lưới.
Đúng rồi. Qua nào của cây giỏ.
Đúng.
Là kênh thương này. Tính tặng cho kênh một món quà.
Không.
Kênh cũng nói một món quà. Phải là cái gì? Kênh biết không? Chấm. Con muốn là con đi làm chỗ làm mà chơi kìa.
Vô.
Hai đứa kia nó không chơi, nó cỡ.
Không.
Kênh bị gái sợ lắm.
Con thả thì nó cứ chọc con lại.
Kênh bị xanh
Nó
lá.
đánh rồi.
Tự nhiên đánh ta. Tao qua chơi đánh tao hoài.
Con sẽ chơi mấy cái game như thế này. Bằng PC. Oh my PC.
Đánh nhận chưa? Mình phải bấm vô để nó hiện cái bảng lớn hơn.
Yes.
Sao?
Headliner là một trong những cái tựa game mà đang bị cấm ở Việt Nam. Tại vì Roblox VNG bây giờ ta phải cấm mấy cái game mà bạn nổi tiếng mà người ta yêu thích không.
súng con nít chơi bắn súng mà
Game này giống như là ấy vậy. Game này giống như là Attack on Titan vậy. Nhưng mà nó không có máu gì.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at this. Mbappe!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Game zombie arena nó cũng là thuộc với lại.
He's through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's made its way to him. He has found the way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Diaz, Ødegaard, good ball, good take. Diaz receives it in a good position here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's good play.
Cái gì
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's being urged to shoot. He's chosen to go back. Oh, that's neat. Chance! It's their second corner of the game.
cái con điều
Casillas
khiển
claims comfortably.
con coi ra gôn lót con điều khiển được
Are
không?
looking to go forward now. Namdin yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's found the way past. Van Dijk makes the interception. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Ødegaard.
Penang definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Batistuta shoots! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And this is Roberto Carlos. And De Bruyne! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Now it's Diaz. He is through here. Can he finish? And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The goal scorer.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Penang restore power. Oh no, this does not look good. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And he is deftly away. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence.
Gì vậy?
And it's Odegaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's having a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, it's come loose. Cafu. Now it's Yamal. Yamal!
Gì trời ơi. Rồi.
Not the most convincing of passes. Nuno Mendes. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Back when it goes. Odegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Diaz. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, red, nice interception. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time, the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Knocks it out wide. Here comes the cross. Van Dijk can get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good spread. Is that where it came from? Nuno Mendes. And here's Cantona. And Batistuta! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Namdin have their lead. And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now this could be a real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Alexander-Arnold is offering a right smile there.
Penang have their third corner. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pinches it off him. And that's going right the way across. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Diaz, who does have an assist to his name. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Diaz! Oh, it's come loose.
Penang
could be danger here. Messi. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Yamal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Batistuta.
Ôi, mém chết luôn
That's
á.
not gone well. Diaz. Now it's Odegaard.
That was lovely, that.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe. Diaz. Now it's Odegaard.
Chết
he's
luôn rồi.
burst. Odegaard! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 15.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shevchenko.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Delivers with whip. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear.
Number 13.
Namdin clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And here's Lopez. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Penang leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
Decent chance! Brilliant, brilliant, Mohamed Salah! That is a gem, an absolute gem! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass and put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up.
Takes a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Penang look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
And he's being shifted off it. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Raya with the clearance. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The end of the
And
game.
a quick reminder
Reflections.
today, everybody,
Well,
to
Peter,
make
this
sure
was
to put
probably
any
more...
return-
ba trận thua.